A question that I've been asked for many years now, including back in the days when I was in the Parliament, relates to the fact that as a Christian, I should respond to the claim that faith should remain separate from politics. It's an important point. It's actually a Christian concept that government should be secular. The biblical idea that you should render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's and to God that which is God establishes that they're separate realms and that, in fact, one is lesser than the other. And I think that's actually important because I actually think when you remove God from being over government and over us and having some authority and setting some moral standards and insisting that we care for one another and so forth, government becomes God. And I don't think human governments are very good at playing God. Having said that, though, I'm not arguing for a moment that democracy should be swamped by the church or should listen to the church. Apart from anything else, the church often has different perspectives on things anyway. Sometimes some churches, in my view, are just plain wrong. But I think our forebears always assumed that people who were informed by their worldview, and in the time that Australia was established, they would have been mainly Christian, would participate in the politics of the day. Now, by worldview, I mean that everyone has a way of seeing the world. Every cabinet minister has a way of seeing the world because they have a worldview. If they haven't, if they haven't even thought about it, and I do meet those people sometimes, they've not thought about how they see the world. But a cabinet minister, you have to assume, will have one. It will be a set of beliefs. And democracy means that all of those beliefs, if you like, should be able to be freely expressed. And so I would say I'm all for the separation of church and state, but I'm all for people who are informed by faith should be able to fully commit and take part in the democratic machinery of our country. And indeed, I remember once a fellow cabinet minister challenging me and one or two others, and probably three or four of us really, to leave our Christian beliefs at the door when we walk into the cabinet room. And I remember wondering which particular part of my Christian beliefs I should leave behind. Was it the bit that said I actually have to be committed to my neighbour? Whether I like them or not's irrelevant. I have to do my best for my enemy as well as my friend. The bit that says that personal probity is incredibly important. The bit that says that caring for the poor and the marginalised is important. The bit that says standing for justice and the security of the people. I see all of those as deriving from a Christian worldview. And they're not the sort of things that should be left behind at the cabinet door at all. The cabinet can only benefit from having those perspectives being put forward, in my view.